Today in this video, we are going to learn the summary of a class 9 poem, Photograph. Okay, so let's quickly learn in short the entire poem and understand it. But before that, if you're watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Do watch the video till end, and if you like it, do hit the like button, share and subscribe to it. Let's move ahead, and here we have one more news for you all that we have come up with Scorpio class Hindi channel for you all. And in this channel, you are going to find Hindi lessons explanation, question and answer, and complete notes video along with the grammar syllabus and grammar videos of class 8, 9, and 10. So to get the link of this channel, quickly visit the description box and find the link and subscribe to channel and share it with your friends. For your ease, I'll also drop the link in the I button above so that you could directly go to the channel and subscribe to it. Okay, students, so now let's move ahead and look about the poet. So the poet of our poem is Shirley Tolson. She was born in 1924 in England. She had a huge passion for writing and was greatly influenced by her father, who was a writer too. Okay, so she was influenced by her father itself, who was a writer. Now she secured BA in literature in 1953. She took writing as a career but also served as editor for many magazines. So she wanted to make her career in writing and she made it, but also she worked as an editor for many magazines. So this is a brief introduction about the poet. Now let's move ahead and look at the summary of the poem. So the poet looks at an old photograph of her mother when she was 12 years old. Okay, so here poet is describing about her past experience, the memories that she has. Now she is looking at an old photograph of her mother, and in this photograph, the mother was 12 years old at that time she had taken this photograph. So one could see in the photo the poet's mother holding her two cousins on either hand and smiling at the camera. Okay, so if you see that photo, you find that the poet's mother, she's holding her two cousins on either hand, on either side, and they're smiling at the camera. They are giving pose, they are giving the smiling faces. Of course, when you are standing for a shoot, for a camera, for a pic, you smile and you try to give good poses. Similarly, your mother was having a smile on her face along with her two cousins on the side. The photo was taken by her uncle at the seaside. So the photo was taken by her uncle and it was taken at the seaside near the seashore, you can say at a beach. Okay. And the sea breeze had ruffled the hair and it had fallen on the face, and one could see them smiling through the hair. Now, of course, when you are near the beach and you are standing for a pose, you cannot hold the breeze over there, and continuous breeze which flows over there, it ruffles your hair and you feel so good at that time. So when they were standing still for the photograph for the pose, even then the hair was ruffled, it was moving, it was disturbed by the sea breeze, and it had fallen on their faces. And if you see the photograph, you could find that they were smiling through the fallen hair on the face. Okay, so we could see the light hair which was fallen on the face could not hide the smiling faces of the mother and the cousin. The poet's mother had a very sweet face when she was young. So, of course, she was very young, she was very beautiful and had a pretty face, very sweet face. It could be made out when you see the photograph. So it was a lovely pic of her mother. The waves beating against their feet made them look unstable. So one more thing you could make out from the photograph was the sea waves which were hitting against their feet. It made them unstable. So of course, when you're in the water near the beach or in the pool, you are not able to stand still or you're not stable because of the waves in the water. So that can be made, that can be seen in the photograph here. Okay, then 20, 30 years later, when the poet's mother saw the photograph, she laughed, pointed at her cousins, Betty and Dolly, and recollected that they were all dressed for the beach. Okay, so now, when after 20 to 30 years, After this much of time, when the poet's mother saw the photograph, she was laughing at herself and at the cousins, and she pointed at them. The cousins' name was Betty and Dolly, and she recollected that how they all were dressed for the beach. So even after 20 to 30 years, the mother was this recollecting the past memories and laughing and enjoying it. The sea holiday was her past experience, just as the sound of the laughter is the past experience to the poet. Okay, so this holiday was her past experience for the mother because it had already been passed away. Those days were passed away, and she was just recollecting and feeling happy just because she was seeing the picture. In the similar way, even the poet was having this laughter as a past experience, means that laughter of the mother which was done few years before, it's not done in the present, but when the same picture, the photograph is seen by the poet, she recollects this past experience of mother's laughter. Okay, the poet says that she has been dead for many years and all that remains is her silence in the photograph. So, why is the laughter of the poet's mother past experience? Because the mother is no more. She has been dead for many years. And yet the photograph still remains, and that photograph makes her recollect and remind those past things, the past laughter and the memories of her mother. So the poet says all that remains is her silence in the photograph. So she can feel everything, but in silence, which is inside the photograph. So, photograph is one of the medium through which you could recollect your memories, even though if the person is no more with you, is no longer with you, you can recollect that memories and the past experience. You can feel happy and satisfied with that. So, with these few lines, we come to an end of the summary of the poem and the video. I hope you understood the summary and you liked it. It was informative for you all. If you liked the video, you hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe the channel